Have you ever imagined being born into the dark, dangerous world of the Mafia? Forget soft cribs and lullabies. Your story kicks off somewhere in Italy or the United States, where organized crime greets you with a revolver in one hand and a stack of cash in the other. The Mafia started in Italy in the 1800s, then hopped the Atlantic in the 1900s, setting up shop in big cities like New York and Chicago. That's where your criminal empire begins. Being a Mafia boss means having it all power, money, anything you desire right at your fingertips. But hold up, you're still just a baby in this game, and it'll be years before you're calling the shots. Even so, trouble's already sniffing around you like a pack of wolves. From day one, your life's a minefield. Rival gangs, the cops, even traitors in your own Mafia have you in their crosshairs. You're a prime target for kidnapping or assassination. Yep, even as an adorable little bundle in diapers, someone's plotting to take you out. If they can't get to your dad the boss for now, you're the next best thing. Growing up, knowing that at any moment you or your family could be attacked isn't exactly a fairy tale. And speaking of your dad, watching him take out 5 people a week like it's nothing doesn't do wonders for your head. While other kids played with toy cars, you witnessed executions. That scars you, toughens you, turns you into someone different. There's one golden rule in the Mafia. You never talk about what you see. Spill a word, and you'll end up like the guys your dad handled. Being his kid doesn't save you. Mafia bosses swim in cash. Think Al Capone, raking in $100 million at his peak, about $1.5 billion in today's money. Can you imagine? I'd sign up to scrub toilets just to get a piece of that. The Mafia made their fortune smuggling, making, and distributing drugs and booze. They'd also loan cash at sky-high rates to desperate folks' businesses on the brink or poor saps with no way out. If you couldn't pay, let's just say the Mafia didn't send polite reminders. They handled it with fists, bullets, or worse. Another cash cow was gambling, legal and illegal. They ran underground sports betting, operated secret casinos, and set up banned lotteries. The wildest part? They rigged pro sports. They'd bribe coaches, athletes, or refs with huge payouts to make sure their team won. And yeah, there was something way darker. Human trafficking. I won't dive into it, but it was as horrific as it sounds. From the cradle, you're taught to guard secrets like gold. Mafia families lived cut off, in private estates where they controlled every visitor. No public school or neighborhood pals for you. Your only buddies were the bodyguards shadowing your every step. Your house, a fortress, and you, a pampered prisoner. You hit your teens, and it's time to dip your toes in the family business. It's not glamorous running errands, collecting cash, passing messages, but at least you're not pulling triggers, yet. Those years are a brutal crash course in loyalty and discipline. They drill the omerta, the code of silence, into your skull, along with the idea that family comes first. Your parents make it crystal clear. Never talk to cops or strangers about the business. Honor trumps everything, even your own life. You get cozy with the tools of the trade. Pistols like the Colt 45 or Python, shotguns, submachine guns, assault rifles, explosives. The Mafia loved car bombs. Picture some poor guy climbing into his ride, and boom, gone in a fireball. But the king of weapons? The Tommy gun. That iconic machine gun could handle anything. 1 guy, 1 bullet, 10 guys, a burst. A 400-pound brute who could snap you like a twig. Okay, that might take some extra firepower. They also carried switchblades for up-close fights and rolled in bulletproof cars because, let's face it, everyone in your city wanted you dead. There's no set age to become boss. Some climbed the ranks at 25, others at 30, or even past 40. But after a childhood and teens of grunt work, you hit 25, and it's your turn. You're the boss. Think that makes life easier? Nope, it gets worse. Now you're the top target. Cops, rival gangs, even your own crew want you gone. Stepping outside is like playing Russian roulette. You could get shot, stabbed, or poisoned any second. You're surrounded by bodyguards, scanning every shadow, every face. The police never sleep. They're watching, wiretapping, infiltrating, all to bring you down. No matter how much cash or clout you've got, they're coming either to lock you up for life or put you 6 feet under. Holding your spot is a full-time gig. You manage your family, shore up alliances, punish betrayal, and watch for anyone eyeing your throne. Hungry young guns are always lurking, waiting for you to slip. Age is a weakness, and you're not getting younger or prettier, for that matter. Hey, if this Mafia life has you on the edge of your seat, hit that like button and subscribe for more epic stories like this. Ready to see how it unfolds? Let's roll! By 30, you figure it's time to settle down. You find a wife, have kids, someone's got to take over this empire, right? But being a Mafia boss isn't like clocking into an office. Balancing your real family and your crime family is a tightrope act. You've got obscene wealth, millions piling up, but the risk of losing it all looms large. Police raids, legal battles, or a shifting political wind could topple your empire overnight. Plenty of bosses who dodged jail lost everything when their networks crumbled in their absence. Your options aren't great: prison or a bullet. Option chide in the closet? Sorry, no room for both of us. You reach 40, and here's a shocker. A Mafia boss's lifespan is a wild card. Some drop in their 20s, 30s, or 40s, usually murdered. But if you make it to old age, it's often behind bars or deported. The stress eats at you: wrinkles, exhaustion, the weight of always looking over your shoulder. Look at the legends. Al Capone died at 48 from syphilis after prison. John Gotti, 61, throat cancer in jail. Paul Castellano, gunned down at 70 outside a Manhattan restaurant. Lucky Luciano, heart attack at 64 post-deportation. You're still standing, for now, but the clock's ticking. The years wear you down. You're not the fast, fearless kid anymore. Sleepless nights, betrayals, dodged bullets, it all adds up. One afternoon, you're in a backroom deal, haggling over a shipment. When word slips in, cops are close. You bolt, heart pounding, narrowly escaping. You're still the boss, but every day's a fight. Some days, you think of your kids. Growing up in this world you handed them. Was it worth it? The money keeps flowing, the guns keep firing, but the shine's fading. In the end, fate catches up. It's not a big surprise jail or a grave. That's the deal. Maybe a massive raid snares you, cold cuffs snapping shut as your empire collapses. Or maybe it's a traitor, a shot in the dark you never saw coming. The Mafia gave you everything and took it just as fast. You were born into this game, and this is how it ends. With power, blood, and a legacy few would envy. So, good luck, you're gonna need it.